Hello and welcome back to Loot Locked. As you can see, we spun the wheel, and this week we have 7 different areas that we will be farming. First off, we have Azsuna. Secondly, Suramar, and then Gorgrond, Zul'Aman, Brackenhide Hollow, Broken Shore, and Uldaman. My thoughts between Azsuna, Suramar, and Broken Shore is the zone rewards and emissary quests. I've never been a huge fan of these, and due to it being male, I will have to be farming these on hunters, shaman, other male classes, and I'm not looking forward to it, but I'm hoping we can tackle it. As far as Gorgrond, Zul'Aman, Brackenhide Hollow, and Uldaman, you'll be seeing a few alts, whether it's killing rares, doing the timed events, or just kicking butt wherever they can. Hope you guys enjoy the video this week, and let me know in the comments what you think. See you soon. Alright everybody, after 1 week of farming Azsuna, Suramar, and Broken Shore, I actually think we did pretty well. As far as Azsuna goes, when we started the week we needed 48 pieces, and now we only need 30. As far as Suramar, when we started the week, we needed 16 pieces, and now we only need 12. And as far as Broken Shore, when we started the week we needed 15 pieces, and now we only need 12. So overall, between all of those zones, it's about 26 pieces that we collected. A lot of them are the same, and it wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be, just basically doing world quests. So I think going forward, when we do get to a month where we're farming something like this, I'm going to roll my wheel for, let's say, September 1st, and we'll farm that every day depending on what it is. And then September 2nd we roll. So the thing I roll on September 1st, or November 1st, whatever it is, that'll get farmed for the whole month, whereas something I might roll on September 30th is only really one day. I know it will lack what we're trying to do by the end of the month, but I think overall it'll allow us to finish a lot of zones and get a lot done. And obviously if we do finish something, we can try and expand the rules and we'll go from there. You do have to remember, this is the 3rd month, we're still learning. But I appreciate you guys watching, and let's keep going. Gorgrond was another zone we farmed this week, and obviously it wasn't as hard as doing world quests and whatnot, but the biggest thing we had to do is kill a world boss, kill some rares, and the archaeology, which archaeology is going to be rough. It's been out for I don't know how long, and I never really leveled it up. So unfortunately, that's something we have to work on, and that's something I have loved so much from this challenge, is it's shown me some things that it's like, wow, if I just maybe spend like a day getting this rep, or doing archaeology or getting this up, I can probably just kick ass on doing stuff. So I'm really excited to kind of keep going forward and keep getting my list going. So this week we did kill a rare that gave us actually 2 of the pieces. It looks like the world boss and this rare shared a piece, which was great. So instead of needing 4 pieces, we need 2 pieces. So 2 less pieces needed from Gorgrond, and that was it. So let's keep moving on and see how Brackenhide Hollow was this week. So I wanted to show you guys Brackenhide Hollow because it taught me something else that I learned this week. 1, trying to do this kind of content on anything but a level 80 is just a little rough. So I thought, that's fine. I got a couple level 80s. Let me grab my druid and let me go into Brackenhide Hollow and get these male pieces. So I get in, killing bosses. I'm like, I didn't get the piece I needed. Kill another boss. Didn't get the piece I needed. Thought about it and realized that druids wear leather. And I'm farming male. And at some point in WoW's history, dungeons just stopped dropping the pieces. It doesn't drop a specialization that you don't have. A little annoying, and I could be wrong about that. Let me know in the comments if I am, but that's my understanding. So I need to get a hunter, or I need to get a male, but I'm going to do hunter, and probably a death knight or a paladin up to level 80, because when we do need to farm male or plate, I need to be able to do that. So yeah, so we got nothing from Brackenhide, and we're going to keep going. Peace. Alright you guys, so we did roll Zul'Aman this week. I was pretty excited. I've heard of some mounts that come from here. And funny enough, I got the Amani Warbearer every single time I ran this dungeon. Didn't realize exactly how easy it was. I already have it, and I have another one in my inventory now, and there's countless ones that were left in the dungeon itself. So yeah, didn't need that. I'm pretty sure there's like a Swift Zulian Tiger, but that also could be from Zul'Garub, so I don't know my WoW as well as other people. But we did pretty well this week. It wasn't anything crazy.
We went up into Zul'Aman. I think we needed 6 pieces. Now we only need 4. We may not have collected a lot of mail, but we did collect just a lot of pieces in general. So as we get to cloth and leather and plate, I'm sure we won't need to be doing a lot of Zul'Aman because I did pick up a lot of pieces. But it wasn't a bad dungeon. I kind of enjoyed it. I do like learning about a lot of things, so it was fun. We only need 4 pieces. And yeah, that's all I have to say. So let's move on to Uldaman and show you what it's like to try the market house. Alright, Uldaman is probably one of those dungeons that, if you've been playing WoW since the beginning, it has a lot of history. Whether you've been here from the beginning, whether you came into Legacy of Tyr, it's always been around. There is a couple transmogs that drop from here that sell for millions of gold. I'm pretty sure max realm. So it would have been nice to have gotten those. I did not. But I am proud to say that I was able to run Uldaman maybe 4 or 5 times. I got every piece that you could get, drop from the dungeon, except for 2. The 2 zone drops I didn't get, unfortunately. But luckily, with how we are doing this challenge, we are willing to go to the auction house and gather what we need. And that's where the funny part of this video comes in. I was able to find the leg, the leg, sorry, I'm trying to say it, the leggards of the vault. Wasn't too bad. But then I looked up the skull plate bracers, and that was something that I was not prepared for. Online, and I could probably go to a different realm. It's not like I only have this one realm. This character isn't on my realm. I made him specifically because the realm that he is on, I don't want to give away because there's good auctions here. But the realm that he is on, there's some good prices on stuff. So I'm able to kind of pick up transmogs that I don't normally have. But once we got into the skull plate bracers, I can't wait for you to see how expensive they were. This poor guy, as he types in skull plate bracers, and realizes that they're 100,000 gold. And I laughed. I scoffed. And I said, there is not a single pair of bracers in this entire game that is worth practically, let's call it $8, USD. I did buy 3 of the leggards of the vault because I'm hoping to sell them in my realm because they do go for a decent amount. But the skull plate bracers we will not be getting. Which means there's only 1 piece left from Uldaman, which was pretty good because when we started the week, we had needed 8 pieces, and now there's only 1. And just like any other dungeon zone or anything, we farmed Uldaman pretty much, all week. That we picked up probably a lot of cloth, a lot of leather, a lot of plate. So I very much enjoy doing it. It's really exciting when you're running content and you're able to pick up other pieces. And I'm excited to see where we're at the end of the year, knowing that we had a lot to collect. So that is going to do it for us this week. I love this new way we are doing it. Please let me know what you think. I've been enjoying it. It's been fun to kind of just focus on 7 places randomly and really dive deep into them and learning how a lot of the different things work with world quests and just dungeons and specialized drops and the annoying parts of that. But hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in next week's video where we're going to kick ass on mail one more time. Peace.